All right, so we're gonna adhere this piece, and I think I'm gonna do it with, I'll show you how I store my Elaine's glue. I put it in a great big thing so it's standing up like that, and I'm going to get this going. I have learned not to glue right to the edge because sometimes I get a wild hair and I want to stick something in between the heart and the canvas. That's not going to work there, is it? There we go. Sometimes I want to stick something in there, and so I've learned not to go right to the edge. Okay, there that is. And I don't mind if it stands up a little bit. I'm going to let you look at how much it does stand up. It's really a thick piece of cardboard. If you like this thickness, you could put 2 thinner pieces of cardboard together and that would work, right? Okay, I've decided that I want there to be a little piece of music behind this. So I'm just thinking it just right now, because this is really busy and this is really busy, and I feel like it's getting lost. So fortunately, I'm not glued together yet. And I'm gonna grab a piece of vintage music and cut it out in the shape I like. Hang on. Don't go away. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Don't lose heart. I think I'm so funny. And I'm going to look in my vintage music box and see if I have anything that I love. Oh, I have a rag in there. It's like you've never done that, right? And, ooh, that's kind of cool. This is not music. Let me read this. It says vintage pages. This is not what I want. I want vintage music. All right, here we go. Vintage music pages. This is so cool. Look at this one. This is deep purple. Deep purple. Wouldn't that be cool to do a piece that's like deep purple? I'm not going to use that right now. Let's look through. I always want to sing when I come in here. I don't know what that's about. Someone gave me this cool book, The Greatest Songs, 1920 and 1949. Wow, those are some big notes. I think I want smaller notes. What's this? Let's see if these are smaller. Also very large. I think we won't use this. What's this? I'm liking that. I don't play piano, but I think there'd be like lots of fingers flying with that one. Let me see if that one would work. Oh, look at this one. I live for your love. I don't know. I'm gonna keep both of these out. Let's see. Unfortunately, I have my heart. This is something I printed on top of a piece of music. Aren't those cute little owls? I live for your love. I don't know. That might work. I don't know. I think I'm going to do on this one. And so I'm just going to cut that out. Cut that out. Leaving a little bit around the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect. You could even do this with your pinking shears or some kind of fun, edgy scissors. To be honest with you, if I had time right now, I would have torn that out. Okay, let's see. I lost my heart. I said don't lose heart, and now, like, I can't find my heart. This is gonna go here. Yeah, I like that. Honestly, I mean, it was huge. How could I lose a heart? Did you take my heart? Oh, honestly, where is it? This is really funny. Oh my gosh, did my cat take it? Did you see my cat jump up there when I wasn't looking and take the heart? Well, I would love to not have to edit this out. Come to me, oh heart of mine. Did it go in the trash can? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut it. I can't believe I lost it. Like, how can I lose the heart? I mean, what is that all about? It's not over here. It's not on my lap. It's not on the floor. It's not in the trash can. What if it went into here? Oh my gosh. Honestly, it was in my music thing. Okay, that was lovely. I might edit that out, but I might be bold enough to be humble and not edit that out. I bet you menopausal women can relate to that, right? Okay. Oh man, what a difference that makes. It was really lost because it was busy. And remember, it's contrast. So we've got busy and peaceful music and then this busy thing. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna put on a vintage button and some string and a key. So I keep all of those type of things in these really fun containers. These are just containers that we take the food, eat the food out of it, and then I just paint the top of it. And so I have some fun colors. And these are in my studio, and I want my studio to be really fun and beautiful, so that's that. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go with, I think I just want a kind of tan or a brown string. There's that. And then this is the fun part, figuring out which button is gonna work. So I have fun buttons. I told some of my students I need some vintage buttons, and someone brought me this huge tin of buttons that her mother had collected, and I have used them now for years. Oh my gosh, this button has a horse and a ballerina on it. That is the cutest thing. Okay, these are my favorite ones in here. I don't share these. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, let's just, now I could have picked this out before you came to visit, but I thought, no. We're just letting it, oh, what do I think about a metal one? What do you think about a metal one on there? The giant thing, that's kind of fun. And I'm remembering this is very busy. And so I think I want a button that is not so wild and crazy. I like the pink one. I think so. I'm going to put it over here because here it gets lost because that's pink behind there. See, there's pink behind there. Over here, not so much. I think I'm going with that one. Excuse me, I need to make some noise. Alrighty. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut off a little bit of this string. And then I'm going to grab a little key. These are not metal, they're plastic. And I probably got these in the jewelry section. Those little keys. I probably got them in, they don't come in this, they come in a package. But I probably got them in the jewelry section when they were half price because I am a bargain shopper. I love things to be beautiful, but I need to bargain shop. All right, so let's go ahead and easier said than done. Get that in the hole. Okay, that worked. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and tie that. This is gonna end up down here. Now we could let it just hang off. I might do that. I might just let it hang hang loose. That would be kind of fun. But that means that I can't put it on right now because I have to varnish this whole thing. And so I think I'm going to wait on that. I think I will wait on that, yep. And I think I will go ahead and put this button on here, but I'm going to leave it up, set up a little bit. I'll let you see. See how high it is? So that I can come later and wrap this string around and let that hang down. So I'm going to take this little guy here and I'm going to just put him aside right over there, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this button on. And it still has its shank. I think it's called a shank. It still has its shank on it. Yep. I don't want it too low in there. A little bit of glue. Not too much, because I'm going to be varnishing it and it'll make things stick, even if you don't have stuff stuck on really well, because you might think I kind of slopped on stuff and didn't glue it very well. Varnish, it'll get my varnish, which I showed you earlier and I'll show you again later. It sticks everything on there. In fact, when I get the varnish on my hands, it doesn't come off for days unless I scrub, which I'm probably not going to do. So I actually use plastic gloves. I use rubber gloves when I varnish, not when I glue. Okay, that's on there fine. Now we're going to make a little word love. I think I want to put the word love up here. And this is a fun thing I discovered. I was kind of goofing around one day. So what I do is I take, again with the deli paper, I take some deli paper and I take some pre-existing words, or I can use letters, and take my waterproof stuff, and I usually do a bunch of words. Oh, you know what? My table kind of goes down, so I think I'm gonna grab a book and see if that works better. No, I just think that ink pad is very dry. Let me grab another one real quick. I want to make sure it says that it's waterproof. This one does not. It says clean with water. Dead giveaway. Not using that one. I'm going to use my big archival ink. Let's try that. Oh, better. So I stamp a bunch of these at once. Here's a little love. A little love. And I think I'm going to spell it out with letters too. And then I'll just see which one I love, which love I love better. L-O-V and F. Oops, E. Loof. And again, I told you I do a bunch. Now this happens to have some paint on it. You don't have to, it can just be straight deli paper. But it's really transparent when you glue it on. It's so fabulous. And I love it. So I think I'm loving the love. This is why I do a bunch of them, because that one's not working at all. And that second one's bad. We're doing good here. Love, love, love. And out of all of these, I might find one that I want to use. The thing about the word love is, even if the V isn't very clear, you look at it and you know what it says. You know that it says love. Alrighty. Put these guys over here. I think I'm just gonna take, I love the word free. I put the word free on just about everything I make, and people, it's like a hidden thing. And I'm going to do that here as well. Free. Put it up there by the wing. All right. I'm throwing letters around. Let's look here and see which one we like the best. I think I kind of like this one in the middle here. Now when you glue deli paper, it curls like crazy because I think it has wax in it. How fun is that? It's creating a nice line. Think of the key hanging down. It's a nice line. So I don't quite like how I cut it. And now I like it a lot. It didn't curl at all. It sucked right up on there like that's where it was supposed to be. I'm liking that. All right, so I will be inking this with a Sharpie pen, and it is going to need to be totally dry before I do that, because if I do it now, it will ruin my pen, and believe me, I have ruined, I can't tell you how many pens I bought this year, probably 30 or 40, and I don't ruin them, I use them, but that's a lot of Sharpie pens, isn't it? There we go. Okay, we got the love going. There we go. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put some gems right in here. And this is getting fun and exciting. This is a gel gloss. I went to my local art store. We just have one in town, and I asked them, what do I use to put on gems and beads? And they said, this is the stuff. So here we go. I'm going to take a fairly stiff brush and just put a little bit in the crevice there. And you know me, I like things to talk to each other, so I don't want it just in one place. I think I'm going to put some right here. And I like to do things in threes. It's what I do. And I actually am going to put a little bit, a few little doodaddies right, maybe not there, maybe here. And this dries really clearly, really clear. So you don't need to worry about overdoing it. We'll kind of clean it up after we have our beads in there. So I'm going to let that set for a couple seconds. I'm going to let you get a good look at this again. Golden. Some of the best stuff that there is. All right. I have a lot of my things out where my students can use them, but I have the things I really love. I keep them back behind my desk, and it's okay for me to be a hog of some things. I'm going to pull out some shiny iridescent beads that we want to try, some tiny seed beads to put in there as well. And what else is in here in my goodie bag? A lot of these beads and stuff are vintage, and I buy vintage stuff just because I love it. And there's a pearl. I'm doing a pearl, not a real pearl. So I'm just doing these so the holes don't show, maybe. All right, it'd be nice if you could see what I'm doing, right? Alrighty. So I'm gonna put some aquas in there. Oops, I'm running. It really soaked in there. So I'm gonna need to add some more. We're kind of creating a bed. Don't think of this as gluing. This is kind of creating a bed for some jewels. Just put them in there so that the hole doesn't show. I think I bought all of these beautiful iridescent beads at the thrift store on Senior Day for half price. Okay, I think the seed beads, a good place for them would be up in the wing. What do you think about that? Something really small. I'm gonna get rid of some of this glue. I feel like some of this stuff, it's too much. Just a little bit. And does that kind of bother you because I haven't put beads in the other wing? That's something you'll need to get used to as an artist. The balance. Balance doesn't mean the same. And I think I'm just going to do a few of these in here. It's quite messy. We're going to clean it up in a minute, because these are kind of sinking down into that, what's that called? Gel gloss. That's what that is. It almost has an organic look to it, that these are almost the veins, and this is the blood that runs through the veins. Okay, so I'm going to take a really soft brush, and with dust on it, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to clean up some of that gel. And I'm dabbing off some of it. And here I have to be careful. I'm not going to do it where the seed beads are, because I think I probably would just pick up the beads. We're not going to do that. And we're just going to clean that up a little bit. I think I want to, bring some of the seeds down in here. Maybe a little bit right there. Let them fall in the crevices. And then a little bit up in here. So they're connected, That's that good practice, good fine art practice, getting things connected. Alrighty. So there we are for now. I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to varnish it. And all that means is I'm going to paint on a thick layer of the varnish. And I will show you, sorry, I'm off camera here, sorry. I'm going to show you what I use again. This is Liquitex Gloss Medium and Varnish. Alrighty, and I will do a layer of that all over this, and then I'll do it on the sides as well. And we'll come back for the closing. I'm going to show you too how I'll finalize it with inking, and I do that after the varnish. Alrighty, see you in a few. Thank you.